Hey everyone, this is your host Nakaichi of Centaku Media, and thank you for tuning in as it is Saturday, June 24th, 2023. Almost at Sunday, but we'll get there in a few more hours. But I am the host of Centaku Media, where we talk about anime, gaming, and everything in between, and you are in for a night of our Phoenix Wright, where we are playing Trials and Tribulations in the first Ace Attorney trilogy, and I thank you for tuning in yet again for another exciting night of Trials and Tribulations. So what we're gonna do tonight is do our usual of courtroom shenanigans, and also I don't know, just some bonding between a VTuber who shares the same interests as you all. So kind of a little annoyed right now because apparently my OBS is, well, it's dropping now. I think it will be fine, but apparently I got a frames miss due to rendering lag and a yellow, and we talked about this last night. So for those that missed last night's stream, we finally have a PlayStation 5 in our arsenal. So yes, in my warehouse of goodies, as they call it. Oh no, thank you. Don't need to go crazy for that, but well, what's going on is that I think because I updated Elgato, the capture card, I guess the settings that I set up for the PS5 is not really reflecting on the Switch. I don't know, but it's dropping now because it was at 1.2%. So hopefully it will continue to drop throughout the stream. So we'll see how this night goes, but yeah, so we have the PS5 now. In case you missed it, in our Discord, I posted the wares. Well, just the box. I didn't get a chance to post the actual thing sitting up, but we did stream from the PS5 last night, playing Yakuza 3 Remaster, which is our current game. We are currently going into part 7, although that won't be for a couple more weeks, or 3 weeks in this case, if I'm counting right. And I know that's going to be a little disappointing, but I'll explain why it's going to be a little longer before I get back to Yakuza 3. But yeah, we streamed it from the PS5 and everything went smoothly, and I had to make sure the picture was nice for once, because I think, well, I tried to improve on the visual quality of the capture card in the scene I used rather, and I think it looks like I'm using a LUT or LUT this time, so I had to play with it right before I went live, and I like the way it came out. So looks like I'm looking at the screen that I'm looking at, so pretty cool, yo. So as far as the my computer handling the load, I'm like a little. I hope it cooperates. Is what I'm trying to get at. But anyway, okay, it's dropping some more now. It's out of the yellow. Whew. We good yet? We good, fam. So it's good. So the PS5, I bought it for Final Fantasy 16, which finally came out this week, and we are gonna actually attempt a Let's Play series of it. So in a couple of weeks, I'll be off. Yes, a couple of weeks. I want to attempt to record a couple of videos of it. So we'll see how that goes. This is an attempt for myself to get back in the swing of gaming for myself and not just for streaming, although Yakuza is a game that would have been that choice, but I chose to stream it because I enjoy sharing the weirdness that comes from these games. So I'm going to be streaming that for the unforeseeable future. But game like Final Fantasy 16 and I think any other Final Fantasy games, including 14, will be probably Let's Plays only. There will be some moments, I think, for 14 where I'll stream it, like if it's a new character I'm rolling, I'll do that. Actually, I did that last year with Nothing Rivers. And Nothing Rivers, for those that been around for that stream, was my alt I made on Gilgamesh, I believe. Was it Gilgamesh? Excuse me. I made an alt on another server. I think it's on the it was on another data center. But I basically made a character that looked like Thancred Waters from Final Fantasy 14 as well. and I enjoyed playing him. And then I went back to my main character Nakai Champion on Famfret and tried to get caught up with whatever patch that came out at the time. So speaking of patch 6.4, it's been out for a month now, and I'm actually behind. So that's a kind of a shocker, right? Let me do this to prove my point. So yeah, we'll get there as to getting back to playing more 14 just for the heck of it. But I'm trying to focus on original content, or rather just new content that I'm not familiar with, and I want to get into the mood of, you know, playing it on stream with total strangers and a few friends. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, Final Fantasy 6 is gonna be one of those games, so I'm gonna try to put in like an hour or two a day minimum to get through, and then record and then edit. So we'll see how it goes. I did play like a little bit of like 10 minutes just to see how it is, and it is pretty. Like, oh my gosh, it is really pretty. Like, prettier than, well, just graphics wise, environmental wise, it's prettier than Final Fantasy 15. Like, so I don't know if you want to boo me on that. I'm just gonna press it just in case, just for the heck of it. But I mean, yeah, it is a beautiful game so far visually, but as far as the story, I purposefully avoided, like, I watched the initial trailer for it, but any other trailers that came out for it, I avoided it. So I just want to experience it for the first time. I think this is like the first Final Fantasy game I've kind of widely ignored any teasers for, because I have watched a few of the trailers for 15, and then, well, 14, it's a little different. That's a little different story. Actually, I don't even remember 14 because of just how the release was initially, so I don't remember that. 13, well, yeah, I remember the ads. I remembered all the promotions for 13, definitely. It's like, what, 10 years since it came out? A little over that? Yeah. Final Fantasy 13, I remember the promotions for all that. And yeah, speaking of 13, I might... Actually, good question. Shoot, that's actually really sad now I think about it. Have they re-released Final Fantasy 13? Because if they did, I might play that as a Let's Play at some point. But I'm probably going to end up playing backwards, to be honest, playing all the Final Fantasy games backwards. So after I finish 16, might revisit 15 for some reason. 13, I actually need to finish 13 too, as I played a little bit of that, but it was like, eh. And then I could go back to, well, go play 13 and then 13 too. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, so yeah, the PS5, just going back to that. So yes, I finally have it. We're going to stream from it, and also the 2 Yakuza games that we're eventually going to play is the next games I plan on buying for, which is The Man Who Erases Names, which is Like a Dragon Gaiden, really. Is instead of Yakuza, they're going to call it Like a Dragon now, which is technically the English translation of Ryuga Gotoku. So, or RGG, and RGG Studios, of course, was named after the series. So that game is coming out, the Gaiden game that is, coming out November 9th, and then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is coming out early 2024. The next RGG Summit, which is their live stream events about, you know, with info about the upcoming games, is happening this fall. They had one a couple of weeks ago during all the gaming summer showcases, but it was a waste of time from what I heard, and I dodged a bullet because I'm like, I'm kind of over some of these showcase shows, but the only one I actually watched on a whim was the Capcom showcase, because I was waiting for the any slither of hope that they would re-release the second Ace Attorney trilogy, and that's happening. Yay. So who knew? So yay. But yeah, I just said, let's send me an email on Like a Dragon, and then I'll see how I feel afterwards. But I'm excited. But the next one's in the fall. Some people predict will be around Tokyo Game Show, which is around mid-September. So that's probably where we're gonna finally get pertinent information on the release date of LAD 8. So in the meantime, going back to our playthrough of Yakuza, we are playing through the franchise. We're on game 4 out of 8. We are finally on chapter 9, which we breezed through. We breezed through chapter 6 through 9 last night, like really fast. Like, we were actually at the end of chapter 6 when we started our playthrough again last night, and then we went to chapter 7, and then chapter 8. Chapter 8 was a little wild, and then now we're in chapter 9, the very beginning. So that's where we're gonna pick up next time when we stream, and then tonight we're gonna go into Ace Attorney. We're gonna try to get to episode 3, and I heard there are 5 episodes total in Trials and Tribulations, so prepare for uber long last case for I don't know if all the last cases in these Ace Attorney games are long. I'm sure they are, because the 5th one in the first game was long. The last case, the 4th one in the previous game, was long but not as long, so let's just see how this is. So we're kind of excited though. I'm really enjoying the Ace Attorney games, and I really can't wait to play the second trilogy, which is due out early 2024. Give it early 2024 stuff. A lot of people say there are a lot of games coming out in October, but I guess I gotta take another look to see if this is even worth getting. So but anyway, reason why I said a few weeks, it'll be a minute before we get back into Yakuza, is because I'll be taking an extended break. So next week I'll take the last week off of the month. I always do this so I'll get burnt out. So I totally recommend it if you are a small growing streamer such as myself. But I'm also taking an extra week off because it's the 4th of July weekend after this coming week, and also I'll be going on another vacation / trip to a con. So that is what's going on, and then I will be back on the middle of July. Don't know which day yet. I said the 13th, but I'm still debating on moving my Thursday streams to Wednesday. That one stream day to Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. But of course, I will post details on our Discord when we get to it. So that is what's going on now in the Centaku Media sphere. Also, speaking of Centaku Media, so when I say we talk about K-pop and everything in between, so we are hold on, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is what happens when you're trying to multitask and trying to warm up your stream. Okay, hold on, let's just start over again. Unless someone can remind me what I was talking about. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about taking an extended stream break. Okay, well, until I can figure out what I was about to say, I know we have all night. We have a few hours. I try to stream until midnight at the latest. Just try to get as much game time in. But, what was I going to say? Oh my gosh. Sad violin. My brain. Okay, so, oh yes, now I know. Yes, thank you, Fatland. Thank you, Fatland. So Centaku Media Journal. So we stream that as well. So Centaku Media Journal, for those that don't know, is a podcast I started a few years back during the middle of the pandemic, where we talk about anime, gaming, and other otaku interests. So if you haven't listened to it yet, be sure to check it out. I'm currently working on the missing episodes that I was supposed to upload last year. So once we get caught up, we will get caught up, and I'll be able to distribute them more easily than I did before. And I figure if I do it on Twitch, it'll be easier to, you know, reach an additional audience, right? So I can reach my audience on the podcast, and I'll reach reach another audience. There we go, on Twitch. So I'm hoping that works out. I should have done that to begin with, because I know you could do things different on Twitch other than just play games. And I'm not much of an artist. I had other ideas for IRL streams / VTuber streams, but right now my setup isn't set up for it right now, so I will have to make do with what I could. So podcast it is. So yeah, that is what's coming up. But I normally try to do the first stream day of the month I come back, so Thursday, but it might be Wednesday again, which is when I normally upload my podcast. It's like every other week, so we'll see the upload schedule, how that goes. The actual upload schedule for the shows, because I'm thinking of delaying them like by a few days if I when I do this, the uploads of the show on YouTube, because I know with Twitch policy, you have to wait at least 24 hours, I think, or 48 hours after your stream to share the extended version of, like, basically share the stream outside of Twitch. You're free to share clips from it, I think, if I remember correctly. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'm trying to find it easier, a schedule easier for me as well, so we'll see. That might be, you know, we'll get there. So it's an experiment, it's a work in progress. So if you check out that podcast, be sure to follow this channel if you haven't. It's free, and you get notified when we go live for anything, which is either Yakuza or Ace Attorney or anything else we stream. Also, Thursday nights, normally we do Fortnite. So it's a Thursday night dubs, as we call it. So we've had a few successful streams of that, and this past Thursday we almost had a W. I came in second place, and it was so much fun. So I can't wait to actually get a first place win. Yay! So thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I finally figured out what it was I'm going to say about the Centaku Media Journal, so that's what it was. So I need a few more minutes before we switch over to Ace Attorney. I hope everything works out smoothly, because I actually switched to my screen and it kind of lagged a little bit. It might be the video card issue. I might have to turn some settings down. Worst case scenario, I might have to stop my stream and then restart it, so that way I can get everything smooth out, but we'll see what happens. So I will be right back here in a moment and enjoy clips from my previous streams in the meantime to get, now this will relive some memories of Centaku Media there, from the earlier days to Nakaichi, to even maybe yesterday. We'll see. Yeah, so stay tuned, and thank you for supporting the channel. Also, if you don't want to see ads in the future, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account if you haven't already, and you can sub to the channel for free, as well as other channels of affiliates and partners, affiliate and a partner status on the Twitch network. So also you get free emotes as well, if you, not really free emotes, but you get emotes to use either on this channel or any other channel that you enjoy. So thank you in advance if you decide to support this channel through subs. And also I do plan on doing like different goal tiers for a certain number of subscribers as well, at least advertise it more often as well. Did it even go through? Yeah, it did. Okay, so yeah, for some reason announcements don't show on mobile. I don't know why, because I'm using a mobile monitor as well, so I don't know. But anyway, I will be right back, and don't go away. We'll be back very soon after these messages. The person that's falsely accusing him of something. So yeah, it is kind of scary when you think about it. So let's see. Oh my gosh, look at that. He's staying rather calm and collected, and then there's a bird poking at his head. Ow. Not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? That's like in bad taste, yeah. We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Maya. Seriously. Maya. Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why didn't you go do that? Okay. Maybe play money.
Children's bank.
The heck?
Oh, for real?
What's it, that portrait?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
Oh well. Sorry, Ryuji. Her data yet? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. That's problematic. What are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing until we get that. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, everyone at school has been on edge since that tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out, okay? You don't gotta tell me twice. No, we have to tell you twice. Okay, never again. Okay. Oh, come on. Open door. Get in. Oh my gosh. Get in. Oh my gosh. No.
Not good.
Oh well. I was trying. Come on. There we go. Yes! Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Next.
That's today. Yes. You, now is the time to join forces with Ashika, right? We must destroy the calamity. I love how if you listen closely, there was like a crowd applauding. That was funny. Let's do it. Yes, that is correct. And you and I river. Let's see what she's up to. What? Is there any reason why you're standing on that? Let me push you off to help you get back on the right path. There you go. I hope that works, ma'am. Alright, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for your patience, and we are going to go into some more Trials and Tribulations, but first I want to see how well this performs. Hold on. Okay, so it's a little slow, a little laggy, so I want to see how well I can adjust this without having to kill the stream, because usually that's the case. But hopefully it won't be, so give me one moment. So what I did, apparently I... Hold on. Okay, so what I did, apparently I know, it's been a minute since I updated my Elgato capture card. So I didn't realize, crap, hold on. Okay. So I didn't realize that it's been a minute since I had updated my capture card. So, I wonder if it's FPS. Maybe. Let's see. When I switched to 30 about it being weird. Come on. Come on, don't film me now. Hold on. Yay! Okay, that's what it was. Apparently it was a frame rate issue too. Because I think on the device itself it's 160. And so it's not laggy anymore. So hopefully everything else will be fine. Okay, so let's continue. So, but yeah, I updated my capture card. It's been apparently a few years since I last updated the Elgato. So yeah, update your devices, y'all. But there's also some pros and cons to updating your devices, because like this update can be promising and promise a lot of new features, all that stuff, fix bugs and stuff, but it can cause bugs as well. So I usually hold off on updating it until it's been out for a while, but I got lucky at least with this one and haven't had any issues yet. It's just more of a case of the settings, because I wasn't sure how the PS5 would be captured, you know, because, you know, 60 FPS and all that good stuff, and unfortunately this computer can't handle it very well, which is kind of the issue, because basically I think it was outputting at 60, but the Switch didn't want to for some reason, but I don't know, but you got it fixed. But anyway, the old version of the software, the Elgato HD60S, didn't have PS5, so it's like, oops. So we finally got it updated. and we are here. So let's go ahead and actually, oh wait, shoot, hold on one moment. One more thing I need to do. One more thing, hold on. Okay, we're good, but I just need to do one more thing. So let's go to hold on. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, so anyway, just to recap a little bit of what's going on before we start. So the stolen turnabout was a case of the Mask dude, and hold on, no, we gotta do the me channel music. So yeah, it was the case of Mask who stole one of Korean's village's cherished possessions, which was an urn of Amy Faye. And we have this dude who's the ace detective. It goes by Look At Me, or yeah, Look At Me, seriously. I just figured that out, but I wonder what they were trying to get to that. But anyway, Look At Me turned out to be the person who stole the urn. So the mask, there's another the mask who turns out to be this kid named Ron Delight, who was working for a security company. But apparently he's out of the job because now he's accused for murder. So yeah, he kept saying that he stole something, but everyone's like, no, you didn't, honey, you didn't steal anything. So basically, I think what he's trying to say, he stole someone's life, but did he really? And, you know, in typical Ace Attorney questioning fashion, like, did he really murder anyone? But let's find out what the hell's going on. So let's get into it. So yeah, we were talking to this dude. I might have to use the thing again. I totally forgot. We were talking to Larry. That's right, he had this. So we asked him some info about the whole murder, which is apparently the president or founder of KB Security, and apparently he knows something, but we have to find more information to Magatama it out of him. So let's just move on. I think there are a few other places we have to go to trigger some more info. I think. Did we really go this far? I feel like there was more to it. Let's just go back to the law offices, because I don't even know. I didn't realize we went this far in. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, I'm still having that with music. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. The treasures of Korean exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it? Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Master Mask's Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up! We'll be filthy rich! Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, so really, that's it. Okay. Wait, can we examine anything? Is there anything worth examining? Yeah, that's probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put my attorney's badge there, you know, as a replacement? I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Magatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. And yours? Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so basement. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to see how this looks. Okay. Alright. I was looking at my monitor. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. This one taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Okay, so now we could actually talk to you instead of panicking. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Adme again? About 20 days ago. 20 days. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Adme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all. I guess so. Alright, night of a crime. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time? Well, we thought so too. We're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Adme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in a crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mask pretty well. Yeah, what's bothering me is that pain. Did we ever explain that pain yet? I'm so glad that you got your urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. But what is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh, shoot. Well, with a touch of, are you serious? Okay, well, we're gonna do what we do best, which is, get all the info we can. So, let's see. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that owes the secret to the mystery of the Sacred Urn. It's our very own Miss Andrews. Okay, well, we can't really get that right now, right? So, let's move on. So let's move to a place where we haven't been to yet. Let's see. We went to there. Oh, I guess we had to go back. So is there any reason to even go back here? But I guess it'll trigger something eventually, I guess. So let's get this visit over with. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now they know that he was actually Master Mask. This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed something. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on a murder case. Oh yeah, that's right, he was at the CEO's office, so we kind of did it out of order. Oops. But wasn't he in charge of the Master Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." He would. Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. I was gonna say, wait for that, pal. Alright. Wait, hold on. Can we examine anything? I'm pretty sure we examined everything, but I'm like, okay. I saw that thing right there where that cursor is, but, I don't see anything different at all, so let me see. Where else can we go? It's probably... What about the detention center? No. Okay, law offices. Let's start the law offices again. Start from the top. So law offices, agency, hideout. Okay, we were just at the hideout, so I think at this point we go to the CEO's office and I guess talk to what's his name? Larry. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead. Actually, is there anything we can? I don't think we've examined anything here, right? You know, we have not. Wait. Okay, let's examine, see if we can get anything weird out of it. Those screens up there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Okay, wow, take a look at all these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Probably, stuck up to some girl or something, I don't know. Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yikes. Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever, so she scolded me and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. Seriously. If the jacket's weight pulls down that lever, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't this suspicious kill you? Don't you want to know what will happen? Huh? Oh gosh. It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. and he said she, so it's definitely something weird, something in Larry's favor. Something is written on this poster in fine print. The guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy superior. This doesn't sound very fun. 5. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldback. What?
Are you serious?
What are you? Oh my gosh. It's signed Wendy Oldback, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. So that's who that was. Yeah, I take that back. Never mind. No, never mind. Cross her, and you will come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, all right. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Yikes. Okay. Well, we found her place of work now, so that's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Okay, her. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk of mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Yikes. Your superior. So, anyway, I think that's all we've got. So we got the information, so let's... Oh, this is a seat. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. You think? Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I start by calmly looking at the instruction manual. During that time, my father and the old lady will calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even my own pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I didn't think you heard him, but... Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead, get back to business. So, let's see how much info we can get from him with the Magatama. Okay, so the night of the crime. Okay. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? Nope. What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Mr. Light? But that was... But that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out. I tell you what. I tell you what. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what. I'll bet you $1. $1? Wow, that's confidence. Wasn't that dress in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... Was it the wallet? I think it was the wallet, right? Let's see. Hold on. So let's... Not the black one. Hold on. Okay. So let's see. Newspaper. Wait, what was this? Can we look at it? Oh, it's a game list. Okay, so the evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... oh yeah, okay, let's just do the wallet. If not, oh well, we only use a slither of health. Okay, that's it. Yes. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Dude. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What was that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I don't have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. That's a Larry. If it's Larry, or if you... What's that word that says that, if you smell something bad, it must be the butts. So, anyway. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. And then... Do we even have anything... Wait. 1 a.m. Okay, hold on. The first heist. That thing. Okay, that doesn't help at all. The Tear of Amanon. I think we're probably gonna have to come back to this because I don't think we know anything. Wait, hold on. No, honestly, I don't think we have any proof. If not, oh well. Because as far as we know, everything we have, unless it's a profile, we'll talk about the killer. Do you think it's him? I don't know. Or her. Or him. I don't know. As far as I know, we don't have anything about 10 p.m. yet. So let me see. I think we should go to. Maybe we should go talk to Andrews, because she's another one that has one explanation hidden behind the Magatama. So, oops, shoot. It's a folding screen of the Kyrie writing, so I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the Kyrie travel exposed. Excuse me, it's me dangerously close to the edge. Okay, I accidentally hit that, didn't mean to, but I've been yawning a lot lately, so I apologize. That's like annoying. But I also had a lot of stuff to do today. Actually, impressed with myself for keeping up a lot of energy on this weekend. I don't know. What we're we trying to do? Oh yeah, basement warehouse. Yeah, let's see what we can get out of her. See if we can think different. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's dang it. That's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine? Oh shoot. It's probably this, right? Let's see. I'm trying to remember. No. Dang it. Well, Miss Andrews, see, look, it was a fake after all. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Rip. Oops, guess this isn't going to help me. Okay, so I only lost a little, so it's not bad. So have I confessed you, or... Let's see. What do you mean? We don't have the urn. Do you have any evidence that the... What do you mean by that? I'm just making sure. No, so what would be different? Okay, so let's just come back to this one. So we're gonna stump. I would have to. I think. Actually, hold on. Let's examine. Is there anything different we can look at? Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is oddly shaped and shocking pink. I don't see how the colored paint is in any way important. Maybe it is. And then we looked at this already. This actually wasn't where it is now when we first came in here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably Master Mask. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out! You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk and that smile. Okay. Alright, so... Wait. It's at the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the secret urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, so nothing in here. Nothing different. At least so that box we established is no good. Alright, well, let me see. I'm trying to figure out other possibilities where we can go. So, basement warehouse, the detective agency. There was something different from. Hold on, was there anything else you had? Okay, no. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's some things you can percent, just, you know, randomly. Like, yeah, is there anything we can percent? That's another thing I keep forgetting that we can do. That maybe will unlock something. Let's see. Maybe love at first sight. Okay, maybe let's percent of someone. Maybe Larry. What does she have anything else to say about him? Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he? Huh? Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale too, actually. Let's or burn, and then let's touch a burn to that too. Yeah. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. What's even more sad is that man is probably believes in those, like, there's lifelines. Looks like he blew it again, huh? Okay, so not him. What about him? Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy. Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night. Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Oh, oh, really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams, but that was just so he could work him like a slave. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullard himself? Even if he did, you think she'd ever tell you about it? Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would. Okay, so that's some interesting bit of info we got out of that, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what about him? I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he put his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. But I'll never forget the first time we met as long as I live. It must be nice to have such a fond memory like that. Okay, so let's see. Alright, well, probably I figure if we go to, actually, let's go back to the CEO's office. Is there anything else we can present to him? Like, there. Can we present that to him? Would he say anything about it? Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, only got 1 brain. I can see your eyes and the ears, but the jury's so on the brain thing. Ow. Hey Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it. Okay, what about that? Maybe we talked about. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost info on the witness. By witness, do you mean the gardener's photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Master Mask. He got away anyway, huh? That guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. Oh, so it might be... Guard. So it might be the light. I don't know. So maybe they were working together. Let's see. What about this? Can you talk about that? Nope. Never mind. Okay, not that one. Okay. This was proof that Ron DeLay was here at the crime scene when the murder happened. This wallet and this key card, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more about those two things. If we can get to them. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, so what about the blackmail letter? About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too, pal. Why would Kate Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Okay, so let's see. I think at this point anything relating to the warehouse is kind of irrelevant now. So, since we triggered something about the... Like, can we make it back to the detention center and he'll appear? Come on. Shoot, no. Okay, dang it. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out. Move. Exhibit hall, detention center, the hideout. Not here. And then CO office. I think at this point we was talk to Larry, but who would be there at 10 a.m. 10 p.m. Sorry. I wonder if it's Ron. Let's just go back. Okay, you know what? Let's just try it. If it's not who I think it is, I wasted all this time just fretting over it. Let's just assume that it's Ron that would be there before him. Okay, so we'll do this. It's gonna be the wallet. So the wallet. And then it's gonna be Ron as a person. Okay. So one. Yeah, but stuck in before then. Okay, so let's assume again Ron. Didn't I do that already? No. Well, no. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of the other. Thinking of Andrews. You really had me scared. I've never seen anyone look so relieved in my whole life. Dang it. Okay. So, what's with that little lamb that can't get to sleep look on your face? Guess I'm gonna have to rattle his cage a little bit more. Wait, he says never seen anyone, little lost lamb. Okay, so, little lamb that can't get to sleep look on your face. I think it's, his annoyed face, I think. But, anyway, while we're here, let me go ahead and pull up that guide and just see exactly what the heck I need to do. Bear with me. Okay, so this is like day 3, I think, right? Okay, so you can earn the mass hideout. Okay, so we got the autopsy report, the partner. Okay, good info, night of the crime, 2 logs, CEO's office, exhibition home, basement warehouse. Head back to the security room, Ron's wallet, talk, night of the crime. Oh! CEO office key card. Huh. So, I still don't understand, okay. So technically it was Ron, but it was his card, I think. But that's still, like, how... I would never made that connection. I'll have to think really hard on that one. Well, Larry, when you use his key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show a record to just anyone, you know. That key card data was already made public in a trial today. What? I didn't know that! Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, I mean, he's a part-time guard. I think that's the issue. Like, no offense, but I mean, there's some that, you know, like to go above and beyond, and I don't mean that. I mean, that can be meant in a good way or a bad way, but it's probably the opposite, you know. Not the latter, I guess, is what they would call it. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Ugh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Yeah, no. Rip. Let's just place that file in for him. Rip. So much for his career. So what's this next? Career. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. I'm gonna go to jail again. Or I'm gonna go to court again. Larry, there was something I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Your Donna? Huh? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right here next to her. What? Okay. What? Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy sucked me right in this kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? No. Yeah. So, is that why you left the security guard office? Wow, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything. Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry, calm the f down. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why not he's showing the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick! Okay. Oh, cheer up, cheer up. Okay. What evidence? So... the buzzer, did we show that to him? Let's see. The buzzer in the CEO office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. It's just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. You... Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am. Professional? After we just happened? No. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks, I'll try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Ready to be wowed. Okay, so now... I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO office? Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. Are you kidding me? Like... deep breaths. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait and see approach. Oh gosh. Oh. Well, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. What, a police detective was in the same room? Oh my gosh. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Oh my gosh. He won it. He won. It's a landslide. Let's get back to talking about the night of murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look at for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think Larry. What? Wah! What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? At night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when a murder happened. Really? Are you serious? No, that's terrible. It can't be. Oops, let me do that. Okay, so 1:02 a.m. Okay, you gotta remember that for something really specific. Alright, is there anything else to see? Showed him the buzzer. I guess we talk about some more. You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going to do about... What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No. Nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Wow, that's a new insult. Favorite insult. Okay, so let's see. What about this? Can we show anything about that? I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that. Okay. What is it, Nick? This just say he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. Pleasant. Just for lack of a better word. Let's see. Autopsy report? No. Okay, so... Can we talk about anything else with the key card? So what's the key card used by the culprit that night? Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 a.m. in the morning. Your client had this card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's a killer, man. Okay, so... Let's see if anything else. Ah, that's the wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of work to get sucked in a kisser, right? Yeah. Does that remember that? I didn't sneak out of work to get sucked in a kisser. If only I had been more responsible at work, I might have spotted the murder on the monitor like I was supposed to. Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it brought DASÜ and I closer together. What? Oh my god. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass half full. Am I right? No. Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know. Don't forget, Nick. Half full. Half full, Larry. Okay, so, but what about this? I thought that was gonna be a no, but anyway. Yeah, how about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter from me? No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. Oh yeah, this does sound familiar, but then again, Larry, I don't know, he's very unpredictable. Anyway, so I think we got everything we need for right now, so I guess we go back, try to retrace our steps and see if we get anything else. So maybe we can talk to him about what we just got. So I guess the bus record. Okay. No, not that one. So not that one. I think we talked about that already. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. So maybe we can finally go back to the detention center? No. Dang it. Maybe we can go to back to the store too and get info from actually hold on. It just dawned on me. I feel like did we talk to him about him? That's right, I think there's some people we haven't talked to. Let's go back to Larry. Maybe we can talk to him about him. So yeah, we still haven't done any people. Why do I keep forgetting that? So you're probably getting a lot of info from him, so let's see what he says. The CEO of our company. He was a pretty good guy. Huh? Really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yep. Yeah, I kinda noticed. Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, I just don't expect much in pay. I see. I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him, and you will, Larry, you will. And don't worry, Nick, I promise I'll hire you for security if the lawyer opportunity doesn't work out. Okay, so let's do. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm 25 now. It's about time I started giving some serious thought to my life. Good, that's the way to be. What exactly are you thinking about, though? Well, you know, my future, my dreams. Larry, when exactly does this future of yours start? A man's life begins at 30. That's my theory anyway. I figured I got another 5 years of guilt-free screw-ups before I have to buckle down. Larry, I think... Forget it. We're just gonna have a nice... we're gonna have to have a nice long talk next time. That's it. That's not how things work. Anyway. Is there anyone else? I think we talked about him a bit. Okay. Anyway, now... Okay, so at this point, I feel like if we go back to Adrian, will we... Oh yeah, it was about the urn thing. Hold on. Submission of the urn, that was the biggest thing. I feel like at some point we would have to come back. And at that, actually, hold on, can we talk to him about that? That's... No. So about this. Huh? What's that? Okay, there's something different. Hey, wait a minute! Maya! What's wrong? You copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Oh crap. He might get mad at us. Oh crap. So, what are you two whispering about? It's nothing. Just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. No, I really want you to show it to me. No. Okay, so that list. Who do we show that list to? Can we present this again? No. Since we got like new info and I figured we would just have info. Okay, and profiles. And what does he think of him? Nope. Ah, that's actually savage. Okay, let's just go back to the main exhibition hall. Let me look at the guide and see what else I need to do. The C's health office. The victim. The victim. Did we talk? Wait, hold on. Did we talk about the victim? What the heck? I thought we talked about him already. What? Okay, well. Okay, well. Anyway. Dang it. So now we know. Anyway, Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Shane Bluebard. That's Shane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself, pal. For some reason, I'm just blabbering like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now it's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Okay, now we finally got the info. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KP Security, right? What kind of company was it anyway? A security company, well, right? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets for this kind of work. Excuse me. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't get enough. Maya, don't ever change, okay? Don't change. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You are getting to my wallet. You stop being creepy. Why do you always give me that creepy smile, Maya? Oh my gosh. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Set violin for Phoenix. Rip. Okay, so anyway, apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets into rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. I want to do that someday. Yeah. Oh, KV Security used to head security operations against Master Mask. Really? What? What? Really? Yeah. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, sorry, I had to say something. Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. So let me see. So what do I make with that? Can we show him the blackmail letter? Have we showed him the blackmail letter? Let's just be redundant and do it again. Okay, about this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too, pal. Yeah, we did. Why would he be blackmailing Ron the Light? Let's see, what else I made him quit. Let's see, I don't know that investigation now. So he doesn't know. Alright, okay, so let me see, what else do we do now? Okay, now apparently we can go to the detention center, so finally, that's kind of what we need now. Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... On the same night, the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO Kane Bullard was murdered. But there's only one Rhonda Light, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Alright. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get a little irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Take a good look, everyone. Look at me. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. You wasn't. Okay, of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atney. Okay, so that night you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? So he didn't do it. What? Oh gosh. That silhouette. Oh my gosh, that was... Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam. Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I died myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I know how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden Mr. Delight sounds kind of like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Okay, so why were you fired? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So you became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? Okay, so what else? 70% anything to him? So maybe that. The pressure went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Ooh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Okay, so... what about that? This list. We found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Master Mass stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to him. $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? Numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. Okay, and then the buzzer. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. It makes a terrible racket. Wait. Sorry. I just love making a lot of noise. Does this buzzer have something to do with this case? It does. Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there was no prints on it or anything else for that matter. Okay, what about this? Hey! This is an article about my debut heist! Really? That's what we thought. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right! I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome! Hey, hold the phone! The guard in this photo is you, it's Mr. Delight. It's Mr. Delight. That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pros could see through that in a heartbeat. Okay, so we found out that was Ron. So, but as you might expect, Detective Abney found a disguise. He truly deserves the title Ace Detective. Detective Abney found Master Mask's disguise? That's interesting. Oh, that is. Yes, I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Abney got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. It must have been really time consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. But blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Okay, so now... this blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure and I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a sec. Why do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box with letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. The plans? Plans. Okay. Explain. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some rare treasure. It shows security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. What the hell? So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasure I sold to the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. Huh, really? All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell DASÜ, okay? From the last second heist on, he was stealing as direct blackmail letters. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I would never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey! Pearly! Yay! Hey, Pearls. I'm back! Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Green Village to have it examined. And? What did he find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They say it's the real urn. Phew, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? Like we've noticed it the whole time. I'm really bothered by it. Can we talk about it, please? Writing, please, writers. What's the big deal? That's a big deal. We've got to find out how they got there. That's a big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we got to find out how they would get there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Okay. So now we got something we can talk to Andrews about the submission thing. So I think we can go back officially to the law office. Can we move out from here? At least go back to the law office's exhibition hall and to the warehouse. Okay. Oh, so it's something different, huh? I talked to Andrews. Oh, Pearl! How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Alright, so let's can we look at this now, please? Okay, whatever. Anyway, it looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. Bottoms, oddly shaded. This is the same color as the paint splotches on the urn. So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. Okay, so... Oops. Maybe that. They said she wasn't here when they first blah 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 blah. We already read that part. Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably Master Mass. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy while he sold the urn. Hey, cut it out. Blah blah blah. Okay, no. So apparently not that. And then maybe this box. There's something about it that's bothering me. There's pink splotches now. That's the box the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Oh yeah, that's right. So the box apparently dropped, but where did the paint come from? Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Okay, so the box. Investigate again, so we'll slide back over, I guess, to here. I'm sure. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right! Look, it matches! When is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. And you didn't picture that before, like, put it together, but okay, whatever. It's Phoenix, whatever. Okay, so paint marks. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. At least, so... Anyway... Let me, that's right, let me save first, because we haven't saved in a while. I think now we're overdue. We lost like a little bit of health, but it's fine. So let's see, can we talk? I guess we have to do the, Magatama now. Might be able to get something out of it, since we got enough, I think, to get her to say something. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm interested in the entire exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same as urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it's the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so it's the most obvious explanation. If the evidence that the urn submitted at the trial was genuine. Okay, so maybe it's urn. Anyway, I just realized that we got that health back after we did the Larry thing, so yeah, I think we'll be fine. We've got a lot here. Okay, so I wonder, do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? What does that mean? Like, is this... So probably... There we go, it has to be that, right? Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is genuine. It's a genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined. Is that right? It's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. Now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently too. Oh, so did they use the paint as glue? I feel like that makes so much sense, yeah. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? I'm sure. Oops, wait. Hit the wrong button. Okay, no, not quite. Shoot. So, Mr. Wright, huh? Why do you think it was broken recently again? Well, because, I just think so. Sorry, but that's not a valid explanation. Ah, dang it. Hunter has become hunted. Okay, so... Well, it was! It was broken recently. Come on, you know it. I'm not willing to yield to you on this point. Get a grip, please! Now, I'll ask you one more time, Mr. Wright. Okay, so... Oh, was it broken? Let me see. Actually, I think with this part we don't know. I think this is where we could yield. Right? Because I could say... it was broken because of that, but why would it be broken yet? We don't know. And definitely wasn't that. So... Wait, I'm trying to remember what happened. By the way, that purple tent, I'm still like wondering if it has anything to do with it. Okay, you know what? Wait, punish show me any failures from some clothing. So I think at this point we don't know. I'm just trying to think outside. Maybe it was dropped. Hold on. I'm trying to see. See, there's the thing too. Wonder if this is another opportunity. Let me see. As a paint is there too. And then you have it there. But how is it broken? Let's just come back. We'll come back. Okay. So we've talked to her about that. Can we present? I guess we'll just present all this to her. That always works, right? Just present to present. Miss Andrews, about the paint that's over the wall. Oh, look at that! It looks like paint, all right. Isn't that funny? I never noticed that before. That has to be the most pathetic acting I've ever seen in my life. I'm beginning to get very frustrated. Uh-oh, I better do something to calm them down and fast. Oops. So that doesn't help. What a magnificent box. You're not going to throw us off the trail with flattery. So is she So is she actually a villain at some point? Seriously, like after all that trouble we went through in the last game, the last trial she was in? I want to know about the paint on this box. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. Some people just have a natural gift of lying. Adrian's not one of them. Shoot. So now what about this? See, we got our second urn back. That's really wonderful, but we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Miss Andrews, we want you to cooperate with us. Okay, so what about that? Can't help more in front of me. I'm so busy taking care of everything in front of me. I still haven't given up on the treasures of Korean exhibit. Oh, Miss Andrews, I'm so happy to hear you say that. It's like the treasure exhibit is the only thing she has in her mind. Okay, so okay, so let me see. Is there anything else we could talk about? No, besides that. Okay, let me look at the thing, see what else. Okay, so apparently we do the Magatama again after all. Bear with me. Okay, so blah blah blah. An urn. Take that. Again. I think it was broken recently, so anyway, apparently it was broken again because of the poster? Oh, okay, so I misread that. Apparently it's the original one. But what? I'm confused because now it seems that Adrian would have known that it was like that already, but I guess she didn't, so this is why it's an issue. This is why we are talking about it. So let's... Alright, this poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reasons, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! Okay, one. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when this photo was taken for this poster. Now that was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait! For? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Why are you? Looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof that urn was broken here at Lowly Taylor? It has to be the paint marks now. Come on. There we go. Well, Miss Andrews, what's this supposed to mean? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was sorted in too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, would you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? No. Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lowly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too. But can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? Yeah, no shit there. Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splatter on the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. There's an odd shaped imprint onto a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. You put this box into the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name you justice, Mr. Wright. Yay. So, got through that. Yay. We got our health back. So, now explain about the urn. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Oh, it's you. Okay. Wow. Why does this make me feel some sort of feel like some evil school teacher? I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand. Is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box. No. When I tripped on a paint can, I lost my balance. Oh wow. The box I was carrying crashed into the ground. Shoot. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. Hearing the words, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. Oh no. The broken pieces of the urn fell out in the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream. Oh. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Ouch. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the IM got changed to Amy. I didn't know how it was originally written. Wow, that's impressive though. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy. Any sane person? Really? Oh, poor Pearl. Oh, Pearls. Oh, poor baby. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn to the storeroom and no one has seen it since then. Okay. But there's something I don't get. You talking about the urn that was stolen and apparently put in the box or something? Right. See, when we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Yeah. That's right, that statue is covering it. But we could see it even before then, but these nitwits apparently didn't know. I don't know. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used a golden statue to cover it. Amy face statue. Aha. Okay. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the secret urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or on the floor of the warehouse when we were here earlier rather. Well, there's like a reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it there. Put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. Yes, you do. At this point, don't try to hide it. I placed it over there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? It was probably Luke, right? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. The day after it was moved, but why? Huh. Okay, so it looks like there's some connection between the second urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because they said so. Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Well, we got a lot of that cleared up. Alright, so this is where we save our progress to this point. Also, I think this will be a good opportunity to take like a little break, a short break, so let me see what we got here. Oh, okay, so I think an ad is starting very soon, so let's go ahead and take a ad break, and I will be right back in a couple of moments and enjoy our intermission until we get back to part 4.1 or part 1 of the trial. And they make it sound like it's going to be a long trial. There'll probably be more investigations involved too, so we'll see. But I will be right back. Don't go away after these. We'll be back after these messages, rather. Okay, there we go. Bye. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Ah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. And now you just open up a floodgates to your financial information. So pay up, dude. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? Salt? Oh my god. A little salty. Don't be so salty, dude. Oh my gosh. I made it funny. To the city, you can actually enjoy some fishing. It's quality quiet time for yourself. Oh, I go there all the time. These days I haven't caught a single thing though. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Okay. Do we have to meet... Oh, Ryuji, I forgot. Yay, Ryuji. Actually, hold on. We have to play his theme song. That's his theme song now.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yo, about the DVD. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, dude. Right. And you were Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. What? Anyway, get the name right. Don't go call me Dick. Dude. You're the one that gave me that name. Hey, Dick, get over here. Oh my god. This game. Yes, sir. But be right there. Where we at now? Nice. Guess I got my retention. Oh, shoot! That was nice. Great. Ah, nice. That went against them. I'm pissed, damn it! That's funny when Morgana goes like that.
It's yours.
そこまでお客様がお望みなら、この真島、僭越ながらお相手いたしましょう。ただし、私からは一切手出しはいたしません。何しろ、お客様は神様ですから。まだそんなこと抜か。
Oh, is it a key item? It is. Oh, are you supposed to select someone? Okay, I'm just gonna put it to hotbar right now. So I'm gonna put it here. And I'm guessing I put it in front of this one. Why can't I even select it? Do I select myself? Oh.
サイの川の近くバッティングセンターの裏分かったすぐ行く早く来てください俺が行くまで死ぬなシンジ
Okay, so Sindri's behind a batting cages, but let's get this taken care of. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hold on, no. We gotta... Oh, okay. One moment. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, I like that. That was funny.
Hello there.
Cheated, but we had to detonate it either way apparently. Okay. Alright, so no, we can't do that. Oh! Yes. Like the first time I went here, I was like, I'm gonna go back, but if I go back, there's gonna be respawns I have to deal with. But also, if I go here, I can get through it. But also, I'll get my high chance of me getting my butt kicked because I'm low. Oh no 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 no! Bye. Heck no. Okay, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for your patience. I'm your host of Centaku Media, Nakaichi, and we are continuing our first playthrough of the Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, the Stolen Turnabout, episode 2. We are finally going back to court after we found out some developments in the case of the Sacred Urn of Kurain, where murder apparently was involved in another location. So we are going to just figure out what's going on here. I guess we're gonna run into, what's his name again, Godot, and see what words of wisdom with a dash of coffee he has to say to us. So no, we already saved it. We just gotta go back. Okay, here we go. Okay, so hey, Nick. What is it this time? You won't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? What? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atmy's trial today. Detective Atmy? Huh. They say they're going to try and mask the mask. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see Master Mask's trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? What was that? I know. What? Oh, she said she went back. Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. What? Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year. Please! Don't ignore me! Oh, gosh. What do you mean you don't like you? What? Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning! No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly. Wait a second. You don't mean you're the murderer? What? I don't understand this person. What the? No! I'm just a poor thief! No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be a poor. This dude, really. Now, let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heist. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murderer, Nick? It's possible, but today's trial's a race against the clock. Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. Huh? October 14th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 6. Huh. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. Defense is ready, Your Honor. You're ready? Preparations to last for a future of the week. Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. He's got the judge in the palm of his hand, yet again. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that's exactly why you must be more precise with your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes, well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. Victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated at 1 a.m. as on the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. It's probably a Larry, right? This will be fun. I never drank more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. Damn, that's a lot. That will... I don't know if that's healthy, but I don't even think he's... like... I think he's... capable of that amount, considering... I'm guessing... he's not even human based on that visor he's wearing, so... but the first one is always the best. Oh, Mr. Godot, your witness? Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Rondelay, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify. Haha, you've got guts, trite. Alright then, Mr. Rondelite, please take the stand. You did it, didn't you? Yes. What? No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. DeLay already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, it's kind of hard to say. Oh, I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. That evening around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Oh, so it's been that long. Okay, 1 a.m., the exact time the murder took place. Well, not really. Apparently it's 1:02. I'm sure that's going to be a factor here in a little bit. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. If that is a factor, it's probably just an estimate by them saying 1 a.m., but I'm sure it plays a role, because apparently 1 minute makes a difference. It's better today, too, just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's shutting it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna press him and then present if possible. That evening around 1 a.m. went to see Mr. Bullard. 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's when my watch said it was when I was entering the CISO office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit slow. 1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. Well, not for him. But anyway, the blackmail letter I got was ordered me to go there. It ordered you there? It was the first time I got a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Yes, of course. They say things like, sell this or take that. Oh. Why don't you save those for later, Mr. Delight? Please, don't say any more. Now, what should I do? Should I leave it? I'll leave it. I can't press run too hard. It could ruin the case. Yeah. I'll just take this one slowly. Oh, Nick, you kind of look like a politician planning out your next move. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Okay. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. The security chief? You? Right? And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, when you say. This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject? Actually, why was he fired? I'm actually curious. But it might have been because of him. Let's see. There's not really much we can say. Let's not say anything right now. Let's just see how much we can get out. I should just avoid this whole subject, at least for now. As the defense appears to have nothing to say, it seems that this is indeed your motive. What? That's not true. I didn't have any hard feelings towards Mr. Bullard. Shit. I knew I should have said something. Dang it! There wasn't much to his testimony, was there? Looks like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. We better be careful. But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth. Yeah. Okay, so I think we do need to ask him at least about that last one. Okay, let me take a hydration break for a sec. Yeah, well, I could go back to the other one too. Not that one. Okay, so I think we should ask him why he was fired. Okay. Alright, so why was he fired? Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. Okay, then take it. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Daisy was suspended. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, honey. My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullet found out, and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I'd never asked that. Shoot. I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own. But listen, Nick, you don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to the company is fired as punishment. You did well to remember that. He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. It's gonna take Jaws of Life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. I don't know, sounds like we had no choice. I probably should have asked the other question, but it sounded like we would be in a bind either way. Let me see. You fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. Oh, you do something like that. Well, for Desi's hobby, and what else? Wasting money, huh? Not a waste. It's not a waste! So, Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired. So Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So that's why. So it would seem... I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other. I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. Okay, so it wasn't much. Okay, so... So I guess we need to talk about the blackmail letter then. Okay. Okay, why do you say this for later? Please don't say anymore. Okay, let's go ahead, press harder. So what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said bring $50,000. Money. A perfect motive for committing murder. Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I have nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. Ha. A mighty mutt skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Okay, well, blackmail threat didn't scare me. It was going to cause me trouble or anything. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it's referring to the whole mask to mask thing. I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore. What do you mean? What do you mean? The victim had no proof the defendant was mask to mask. But you were the one who stole company secrets only 1 year earlier. But that was all over with once I was fired. It's true that the fact I stole secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there was no reason for me to pay up now, a whole year later. Is that really true? But isn't it? The fact that Ron was stealing company data, I wonder if you would have had a problem if that ever became public knowledge. Let's see. Technically, yes. Wonder if you. Let's say yes. Mr. Delay, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to do by bullying your own client? Haha. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. That's exactly right. Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Little lawyer amigo? Shit. Yes, now, come on. Provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. Light want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Okay. I'm pretty sure it would be probably his thing. Hold on, let's see. Oh, because he don't want to be found out as Master Mask, maybe. Would it be that one? No, let's see. Or was it that book? What he only pushes to go in public. Now I'm kind of confused of the timeline. Would it be this though? Let's see. For Mass, second highest only selling as directed by Blackmail Letters. So let me see. I want to say. No, I think this is what we know already. I'm kind of confused. Let's see. Hold on. How would he? If I don't know. Okay, let's just say. Hold on, okay, let me look. I don't even know. Maybe that was a bad option. Let's see. Okay. Yes, he would. Yes, okay, now now we know. Because of her. For some reason she's been pushed in the back of my mind. I feel like she would be, I mean, I guess she is important to this case, but it's just, I don't know. She's not sticking out as much as, like, the other, like, allies or whatever. Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret. Oh, go? A certain person? Miss DASÜ Delight, the defendant's wife. Wow, but I... Listen to me, my Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Go Dot! Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh, No, everything's falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that! Or you'll be sorry! What? Oh boy. See. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. Don't tell me the trial's over! What do you think, Nick? I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Really, there was sufficient motive for murder. He sold data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Light? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. At me. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been worrying that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullet was lying there, dead. I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Master Man struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Admi turned out to be a culprit himself, that was a lie. Haha. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that. What are you saying? I was really attacked. We'll find out if what you say is true or not during the cross-examination. Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client. If I see any sign that you are, I will treat you to another cup of my special blend. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Who is this shadow? Who is this suspicious shadow? If there were 1,000 of me and even one new, I tell you, trust me. He's dodging all of our questions. It's not helping us with this case. Okay then, how was the victim Mr. Buller at the time? What do you mean, how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one who hit you in the first place. That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Forget it. What the heck? I guess he was trying to say that's a dumb question. Well, you asked me that when I knew that for a fact he was dead and I got knocked out beforehand, but then again, Ron can be a smart aleck. So, anyway, I was hit on the head and a bit dazed. Your forehead? Yes, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack. Do you remember anything about who hit you? Well, like I said, it was fast and a powerful hit. So I think I was a little dazed for a while. I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking, unless that hit on his head is catching up to him. Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him. If I hadn't been warned, I would have been killed. That? Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, my mask and mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment. Mask and mask? Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I thought you did. Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Master Mask. And then, I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. What? Nick, did you know about this? You never told me about this. Neither did me. I don't recall ever mentioning it to me either. Even I didn't know that. Seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets. I'm sorry. I just never had the chance to mention it up until now. Wait. That's not right. You know sometimes things just slip your mind. Haha! My 6th cup of coffee is stirring up at me coldly. There we go. Lying coldly. That's another Ace Attorney reference, but that will be a minute before you get there. But there's a song in the, I'm guessing it's the, I don't know what you'll call it. Like, I'm guessing when you get away with finding the truth. The song plays in Ace Attorney Investigations and Mouse Edgeworth spin-off games called Lying Coldly, and it slaps. I really like it. It's on Spotify. It's in Japan. The title of it's in Japanese, but if you just search for it on YouTube, you'll understand. So, anyway. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witnesses, please correct your testimony. Witness, rather, not witnesses. Dang. Anyway, if I had been killed, I'd have been killed if I hadn't been wearing my Master Mask costume. Oh, were you dressed up as Master Mask? Why? Because I'm Master Mask, of course. What are you talking about? Master Mask's trial is being held next door. Judge. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yes. I guess so. Anyway, at that time... Dude. I thought I was being blackmailed over the Master Mask issue. So I thought I could go as him, just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. Longer? Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? No, we gotta press harder. No, you gotta tell us. What do you mean by it took a lot longer? Tell us. Oh, open it in the safe, of course. My cape got caught in the safe door, you see. All this happened when I was trying to hide Mr. Bullet's body. What was that? Back up a second. Yes? You were the one that hid the body in the safe. Yeah. Inconceivable! Wait for the judge to say, hold the phone. Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? Question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in a washing machine? What? What? Come again? Answer is simple. When they take them off. As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm just like laughing now. Okay. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hit the body because he's a murderer? So you're not as stupid as you look. This metaphor this time was really obscure. Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about his whole safe business, do you? Oh, well, yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to the testimony. Yes, sir. Oh no, it looks like a stormfront swooping in over the front of the judge. I panicked and hit the button and save. Took about 10 minutes. Hold on, one moment. Hold on a moment, I need some water. Okay. Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in the drawer. That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body. That certainly makes more sense. Hold on, 10 minutes? So 10 minutes. So that wasn't exactly one then. Wait a second, Nick. I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide a body? And spend 10 whole minutes to do it? Probably. Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that will show just what those circumstances were? So, let's see. Evidence. Let's go ahead and see. So, circumstances for 10 minutes. So, let's see. So, there's this wallet, and then the card key. And then that. But there's no fingerprints on it. I don't. Did they ever explain when it went off? Was it at 1? I guess. I don't know. And then that went off at 102. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some evidence. We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we? There's not much in his testimony either. I bet he's still hiding something. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just have to draw it out of him. I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated. Okay. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Let's see, suspicious shadow. I think we pressed him on everything at this point. Suddenly I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. Being killed when wearing my costume. When I came to, I was still dead. When I panicked, I hit the body in the safe. It took 10 minutes. Let's see, I'm so confused about this now. Wait, why would it take 10 minutes now? Okay, I'm trying to remember when his testimony, didn't he say that he came in and found him? Okay, but let me go back. Let's see. Mr. Blue's lying there dead. And then I had been killed in my costume. I figured the costume too would also be a factor. As he was talking about his cape too. Hold on. I figured that. Or this. Have we ever talked about that? Gosh, this is rough. Let me see. When I came to Mr. Bowles dead, let's see. Suspicious shadow. Okay, so I figured that. I'm still like trying to figure it out. So let me present the card key. No. Okay, nope. I mean, at that time, at that point, he would have been in the office anyway. Let's see. Hold on, let me go through this again. Let me reread it. Why did you hide the body in the safe? Well, that's one fit in the drawer. So when I saw that corpse, kind of lost it. I thought if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. Let's see. Can see who killed me. That's where you spent 10 minutes in this body. Oh, 10 minutes. Yeah, under the circumstances, you normally try to hide a body. It's for 10 whole minutes to do it. Let's see. Both circumstances. Would it be the buzzer? I want to try the buzzer. So let me try the buzzer. Because maybe you tried the buzzer and then since no one came. Because remember, and Larry also said that when the buzzer went, well, no. Because, okay, so the first time it happened, when the buzzer went off, Larry wasn't there because he had Ron's wallet to get back to DASÜ. So I guess he would say, okay, well, since no one's coming here, I'm gonna have the body. I figured that's what it is. So let's see. Come on, this has to be it. The buzzer. Let's go. Yes, we got it. I did it without the guy, yo. All right, Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record? And what might this be? A record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, the security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. What? If Mr. Ron DeLite truly was a murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been headed this way, headed his way. Let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building. Nope. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as chief of security. There's no way he would have known about them. But, as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser. Let's laugh at the loser, the clown, the circus, Larry Butts, who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend, and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity. Was not something Mr. DeLite could have known. I forgot about the punching part. Why is that even relevant now? Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It was a sure bet that Mr. DeLite didn't even notice a buzzer going off. This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have ignored something like that. Even he said it was loud, right? If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Fine. Let's hear your theory. What theory? Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. DeLite said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted. That's why Mr. DeLite didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body. So what are you trying to say? Mr. DeLite was knocked out, and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, like where did he land though? No, it was the opposite room, so no. I think. Anyway, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right. Whoever it was, they knocked out Ron DeLite and then pressed the buzzer. Okay. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, this is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron DeLite is the one who killed Kane Bullard. Then who pressed the buzzer? It was A victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. How do you know? He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. A hack! Dang it. So King Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What was your opinion of this, Mr. Wright? Oh, no, wait, hold on, let's go back. So remember, I did notice this detail. We're going back to that 102 detail. So remember, the buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m., right? His autopsy report, 1 a.m. So he had died already. So someone definitely pushed that button. I said, I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene, but how? Can I prove that it wasn't King Bullard who sounded the buzzer? Yes. The defense's opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer, because of the time. Please, let that be it. Please don't prove me wrong. But what do you think, Mr. Godot? Ah, I can hear it. The sound of a buzzer. Oh? It's going off inside your head at this very moment. Oh, come on. The emergency buzzer of your heart. Is it really? Maybe just a little. Mr. Wright, you need to think more carefully. Dude! Okay, I think I might have been thinking too fast. Okay. So... Oof. Well, guess there goes your chance to become an ace detective. Come, listen more carefully. Maybe the truth will be elegantly revealed? Creepy. You sound like Detective Atme. First opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Okay, so I think we need to do it like this then. I did it backwards, I think. I hope. So. I did it backwards? Okay, come on. Huh? It's going off inside your head this very moment. Of your heart. Okay, shit. Shit! Okay, well... Alright, hold on. That failed. So let's slow down. Let's slow down. Okay. Evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Alright, so... Thankfully, it's not a huge penalty for this, so let's see. So, it had to be... It was probably the key card again, because apparently that's used a lot. So it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. So it had to be none of these. So I'm going to take a guess it's probably a profile, but I don't know. It was probably, well, it was probably, I'm trying to say if it was a profile, it was probably Ron, right? Also, do we have any... It was probably the key card again, right? Because it's been used a lot. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Oh, really? Wait, I don't understand. Apparently it's a buzzer again? But who was it? Okay, one more time. That helps a lot. I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for. The emergency buzzer? The thing we've been talking about this whole time? Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not. Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth. At least I failed that 2 times. Okay, but this is the 3rd time, right? The fact that there are absolutely no clues itself is the clue. What? Now I'm the one who's clueless, right? This one has no fingerprints on it. Oh, of course. So, I'm the clown. I'm the clown. I'm the circus. Sorry, Larry. I stole that honor from you. Dang it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally, he would have left his fingerprints behind. Rondolite obviously wiped them off. Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment. He touched that button, I know he did. It might have been. Oh, hold on. The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Master Mask as he wears gloves, right? That's what I was going to get at. The Master Mask always wears his gloves. Okay. Okay. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Order, order, order. It would seem I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what number crow flavored coffee that is. Ew, bruh. However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? ... Shouldn't they run away without putting themselves in extra danger? Oh, I think the judge is like, what's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? Looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks. Did I want to see you, Nick? Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullet around 1 a.m. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded a buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed, security was supposed to respond. Security was supposed to respond, but Larry, being a dumb bunny as he is, got beaten up by his ex's new partner. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Very well then. Oh, you've got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Like that in an opponent. Okay. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? Shit. Apparently I got a bigger penalty this time around. Hold on. If I can save, I'm gonna save into a different slot. So it'll probably be that. So that way we can return from that point on. So, why did the real killer sound an emergency? They didn't mean to. So, well, then again, wasn't it blackmail technically, right? So hold on, let's look at the court record. Let's make sure. Yeah, so if you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security and bring $50,000. So I think that's what they meant to do, but no one came because Larry actually did something good for once. So I feel like that would be the case. The killer knew that if they pressed that button, the guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Yes. Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes. Although, as it turned out, he never showed up. I wonder why. Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. Oh gosh. What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called a guard to turn himself in? No. I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The CEO, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And whoever socked him inside the head, the real killer. Hypothetically, yes. Now then. In this situation, if the real killer made an escape, would that happen? So, this is the real killer made an escape? Yeah. The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron Delight. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think that I was a murderer. Right. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Ron Delight for murder. Look how he just casually took a sip of that and go, order, order, order. It would seem. I've been made to eat my words once again. Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee, right? Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Mask, so... Nick, you mean the real killer is? We're going to drag that person in here right now. Probably at me. but who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Run Delight for the murder of Kane Bullard? So, it was very likely. Please, let me. Detective, look at me. He's the one and only. He's the only one. The only one and only look at me. He's the one who could have done it. Ace Detective, look at me? You mean Master Mess did it? Well, Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Master Mess at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is a more serious crime, of course. That's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Look At Me confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom. Of course, a famous detective was unmasked as, well, as the mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. Why did I say it like that anyway? To be found guilty, Master Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Master Mask was Look At Me's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. Unassailable alibi. I think I didn't pronounce it right. A guilty verdict as an alibi? Shit. Wow. Huh. Interesting. You know, it's almost time. For what? For Look At Me's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Shoot. Mr. Look At Me's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If you were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight will be left with no grounds for appeal. Am I really sure about this? I bet it's only good when your life's the ante. Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So please, I'm begging you. Thanks, but a decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix. Mia. What was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust. That voice, it sounds like... Mia! Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess. What? So that's your answer, huh? Very well, I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Look At Me to the stand. Yes, Your Honor. And how are we gonna do that? So we're gonna go to the courtroom. Uno momento. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you. What the heck? Or rather, well, Sir Detective at me. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective at me. You were the one who... Objection. That's enough. Okay, this is a different judge. This is gonna be interesting voicing him. So he sounds a little younger than the other dude. It's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant look at me. Hold it! Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Well, well, sir lawyer. Welcome to my courtroom. Who's this officer, eh? Oh, he's Canadian now, or at least from Indiana, I don't know. My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man. Look at me. Accusation? You accuse Master Mask? That man is not Master Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? Okay. Well, now that's a wrap, I suppose. Okay, so you want to save? Yes, please. So I think we're gonna save where we just saved here. So no, wait, hold on. What was it? Was the not that one? Okay, I forget this one. It was today's the 24th, right? Or at least it's about to be the 25th. So it was that one. Just want to make sure. And then we got it. Oh, we got it right at the stroke of midnight, like 2 seconds before midnight too. Alright, so I think we are going to go ahead and stop it here. What do y'all think? So Alex, I could go on a little longer, but I think since we got a good stopping point, we'll take that opportunity now and switch over to our free talk screen where we're gonna wrap things up. So I want to thank you all for watching tonight's stream. I enjoyed this round of discussion of the trial at hand. So of course hold on, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I got everything saved. Because I still have PTSD from when I didn't save that one part of the game in Yakuza when I played Yakuza, but we got it, so everything's good. But yeah, I really enjoy playing this game, and I can't wait for the second trilogy. But we still have a lot to do. But let's just talk about what's going to go down in the next few weeks. So, if you are just tuning into the stream, I explained that we are going to go into an extended hiatus. So, the last week of the month, I normally take time off to get rest, right? So as of today, that begins now, but after this coming week, like after this week of break, we normally would return like on the 6th or whatever I decide to return on, right? So that won't be happening either because that's a week of 4th of July, and I just said, you know what, let's take a longer break because I need more time, right? But also that week too, I will be going on vacation, so I think an extended break is in order anyway, and I've honestly thought about it from streaming, so I'm really looking forward to it because that way I can focus on more content. I want to get back to working on a blog. I need to catch up on the podcast. It'll give me an idea of what to work on before we come back, but I really hate to have this extended break, but it must be done and it will be necessary because when I come back, I'll be more focused and I'll have everything in order of what I want to do. But of course, every stream, with every stream, I always have these ideas I can implement. It's never ending. It changes, based on viewership, based on the game I play. There's always opportunity for improvement, of course. So that kind of comes with the territory. So I do feel like I have too much to do though, but if I take like extra week to catch up, I think I'll be fine. But if I just started as a streamer, I think that would be, you know, probably easier for me to do instead of working on little other pieces of content. But it's been a fun learning experience, and it keeps me busy as well because, you know, there's, you know, other than gaming, there's not really much else to do other than catch up for anime. So that's why I started Centaku Media like it is, because I enjoy, you know, sharing what I enjoy with you all. So I want to thank you all so much for sticking around. And also, technically, this is like the 16th anniversary in July of Centaku Media. I gotta figure out. I can't math right now. Hold on and see. 18, 19, 20, 21. So technically, this is 16th anniversary. Yes. So come July 15th, I believe it's the 16th anniversary of Centaku Media. So it's been, doesn't feel like it's been that long, but we finally made it this far, even though before it was Centaku May, but now it's Centaku Media. So if you haven't checked out Centaku Media before, you got some places for you to check out. So be sure to check out our socials. With the exception of Twitter, we have like Twitter right now. I recommend, like, right now, I'm just going to be in lurk mode on Twitter just because of just how things are, but there's Tumblr, which I'm trying to get back into too, but that's a work in progress. We do have an Instagram page, which is also a work in progress, but anything, I think right now I'm focusing on TikTok and our YouTube channels. So follow the TikTok. I have some recent ones on there. I didn't upload anything this week because I purposely took a break from uploading anything, but the plan is to try to catch up and also upload those TikToks to YouTube if you don't care for TikTok. On their website, I also post some of the shorts on the YouTube as well as shorts. That main channel at Centaku Media is where we post our shorts and highlights from these streams, and also we post original content on there as well. But also our second channel, we're launching, doing a quiet launch of the VOD channel, Centaku Media VODs, where previous streams from this channel are being uploaded. That way they'll be archived forever after the VOD expiry date has passed. So be sure to follow those and help us get to 500 subs on either one of those, preferably the main channel, but I hope to see you on YouTube at some point. So I'm really excited to improve YouTube as well. But also our Discord, that's where I'll post updates of what's happening on the blog and on TikTok and everything I upload. Also, it's not just for updating what's content I have, it's mostly just for also trying to get to know like-minded enthusiasts such as myself. So like, if you have the same mindset, definitely be sure to check it out and tell your friends as well. That link, centakumedia.com/discord, that's a link that anyone can share. That's normally if you want to invite someone to a Discord server, you have to, you know, you can make an invite, but right now it's disabled for some people because, I mean, I guess for the sake of growth, I ought to probably make it available to some roles, but that's another thing too. I plan on improving as we grow, is to make it a little more accessible, because since it's a one-person show, as a moderator, I gotta make some sacrifices. So it's kind of the way things are, but I am open to some competent, well, actually no, not competent, but I'm some honest, trustworthy moderators. I don't know why I would say competent, so I apologize for that, but I still have a few people in the past come to me basically saying they want to be a mod, and they definitely weren't the best in the end, because they, you know, honestly, I would put my preferences in a, you know, how do I put it? In a form of an application. There we go. So that's what I meant. So I can't just say, hey, if you want to be a mod, so no, we can't do that. So it will get better. It gets better with time as long as you're streaming. So anyway, I really do appreciate y'all being here every night when you can, even if it's not every night. Totally understand. It's summer right now, so definitely Saturday night, not the best night for a lot of category, especially if you play oversaturated game. But yeah, but also don't forget the podcast too. That's the biggest subject right now here, but I probably could auto finish the podcast before I even come back to the stream. So anyway, I'm done talking. I think that's it. So thank you all for another good month of streaming, and I will see you in a few weeks. So again, if you follow the channel, it's free. You get notified when I go live. And again, estimated date of return, at least a week of, will be July 9th. Let's just say July 9th. That's a week of that week. That's a week. But there's a schedule tab on this page as well. They'll tell you when the next stream is happening. So I'll update that when I decide a day to come back. So when we come back, we'll have the Centaku Media Journal, and we'll talk about all the gaming showcases we had this month, and also I'll talk about Fanboy Expo when I get back as well. So anyway, I am Nakaichi signing out. Have a good weekend. Rest of your weekend of what's left. Have a good morning, have a good evening, and good afternoon, depending when you are. Love y'all. I'll see you soon.